Hey y'all, back with you, May Roscoe. This is OG Zo, and I just wanted to start it off showing this little clip real quick, and then we'll get into it.
All right. Yo, by myself, I'm just with 30 guys.
Everyone, this is Ronetta. Welcome, Ronetta, to the Lamari Show. She's come here for two reasons. She wants to clear her name, and number two, to prove to a man named Shay that he's the father of her 11-week-old daughter, Havana Bell. Ronetta says Shay has spread a vicious web of lies about her and has destroyed her reputation. Shay claims Ronetta slept with 30 different guys.
Damn.
Around the time she got pregnant with her daughter.
For
Here's
sure.
Ronetta's story.
Shay is a clown. He's spreading rumors that I slept with 30 guys in one night. He's trying to ruin my reputation.
In
but
one
today,
night?
I'm going to put an end to all of it. I am a mother, and I
Hell of a party.
respect
Should have been
my
there.
for what I do
Should
for
have
my
been
daughter.
there.
I feed her, I clothe her, and I'm with her.
That's a hell of a
24/7.
train, dude.
Shay has only seen
That I
my
don't
daughter
know.
3 times since she's been born. She hasn't seen not one wipe, not one diaper, not even a damn toy
And
from her.
nowadays,
Jay says Havana Bell isn't his because she
Well,
doesn't have a
Metro.
hairy birthmark on her leg. It's not my fault my daughter wasn't born with a hairy leg. Jay is a coward. He had to bring his little girlfriend Chelsea with him to deal with this. Chelsea is irrelevant, and she needs to sit down and keep her nasty mouth shut.
Chelsea.
Jay is a deadbeat. He's dragged my name through the dirt one too many times, and he will accept Havana Bell as his daughter.
So, as you just heard, adding fuel to the fire is Shay's girlfriend Chelsea, who also says Shay is not the father.
But he not.
Huh?
He not the father.
He's not the father?
hey, who thinks he's the father?
I don't know, man. Let's. Good.
That nigga the pappy.
We gonna see.
You think he's the pappy?
I don't know. That
He's a
30
deadbeat.
dudes,
You're a
though.
deadbeat,
That's
but
why
you're
the other kids as well take it
care of my child. You're gonna take care of my child. That's what you're gonna do.
DNA result.
The results are here, G. We could have found out.
Yeah.
We could have found out.
The real from the fake.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's go, Mark. Let's go, Mark.
When it comes to 11-week-old Havana Bell, Shay, you are not.
Oh. They're gonna run to the back.
What are the crying?
No.
Oh, the collapse on the couch.
Like, damn it, I took the wrong one to the damn show.
I should have picked on one of the other 29 niggas.
Damn it, don't
Get that
touch
damn camera
me.
away from me.
I'm fucking mad right now.
Search through the other 29 straws, baby.
Consequences have repercussions. That's all I know.
No, that's wild, man. But I guess since we here, you know what I mean. I guess that that'll lead me into today's question for today's show, which I'll be asking you guys, and that question is going to be: is it fair to ask for a paternity test, a DNA test from your said mate? You know, for us, we the guys. So I guess, you know, that'll be us asking chicks hypothetically, you know. But I guess it could be said for women too, you know, who had this issue, I guess, you know, like that last lady in that last video.
You the daddy. No, you ain't.
That issue is called denial.
Denial.
That's what that issue is called. It's already been diagnosed.
No, that issue is not called denial. It's called the dial.
The dial is called
everybody get their
thoughtful.
turn, bro. Everybody get their turn.
It's called
Everybody
thoughtful.
punching them numbers.
Oh, that's like more like a carousel, man. An elevator. The escalator, man.
Night, dude. Oh my Jesus, man. But let me again, I have to ask y'all, and I'm gonna start off with you, Smooth, man. What
Man.
we already saw that video, so we know what's happening with that chick. We know she gonna have issues. You know,
Right?
trying to pick between them other 29 straws, but do you think it's fair to ask for a DNA test, you know, in today's world? Well, anytime.
Well, it depends, yo. You know, if you've been with this motherfucker and you know for a fact she ain't, she ain't fucking around with the fucking around, then no. But if you, dealing with a chick, for a couple of months, then she pop up, I'm pregnant, or you dealing with a random and she come up on you, hey, Famo, I'm pregnant. Yeah, go ahead. Hey, Famo, we're gonna have to go take this test and see if I'm the pappy. If I'm the pappy, I'm gonna make sure I be there. But other than that, everything else is uncivilized.
What about you, Zo?
Oh man, that's a touchy subject. But
I ain't mean to make you put down your food, by the way.
No, you're good, man. Hey, the chicken can wait for what I'm about to say, man.
Right.
No, I think that I almost think that they should be mandatory. Meaning that it's just part of the process when you go in. It's already accumulated into the price. It's already, it's already built in. Therefore, you won't have as many broken homes as it is. Like it'll lay it all out. It'll even everything out. You won't have people finding out that they're taking care of kids that ain't theirs. And that's just the bottom line of it. Like, I mean, everybody should know their father and have a father figure, but I mean, for a man that can end up doing time or just paying child support for a kid that isn't his, or even being in a home that a child is not yours, you should at least know that it's not yours.
Yeah, no, I like that idea actually. Maybe a mandatory is necessary, because we know we live in a society where people have choices to do what they gonna do, and unfortunately we run into a lot of these situations where these people are having these dual lives and these other relationships with people, and they having babies with these people, and they bringing these same babies back to you saying that is yours, when we could have cleared this up from the get-go. So yeah, I do agree with that assessment that you was talking about. So I think it is important that we know right from the jump about these things, but I don't know, man. Let me ask y'all this there. You know what I mean? Let's dive into a hypothetical, if we will. Let's say that you had a situation like this with this lady, but you've been 5 or 6 years in taking care of this kid. You've had your suspicions, your doubts, whatever the case may be, but you end up finding at 5 or 6 years in that this kid isn't yours. Big Smoov, how exactly are you dealing with that situation?
Well, first of all, it's not the kid's fault. You know what I mean? Just put that out there. And if I was with a person and she did that to me, of course I'm gonna leave her. I ain't got nothing else to say. But as far as the kid, I'm gonna still be there, mine's or not. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not the kid's fault that the other parent was on some stupid shit.
Right.
And it's a lot of people that go through that, man. And I don't know why people put these kids in the middle of their problems. You know what I mean? Them babies in the X to be in the middle of y'all problems. So why put them in that? That's not being an adult. To me, that's being a fucking kid. You know what I mean? So just, to me, I'll leave the person, I'll leave her alone, but the kid, I'll still be there for the kid though. You know what I mean? But I know some dudes would be like, no, I'm out. Like kid and all. You know what I'm saying? And you can't say that they wrong for doing that, because actually they in reality they not. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not their kid.
Right.
But it take I'm gonna say this, it take a different type of person to stay there, even though the kid is not his.
Amen, bro. Amen. Zo, what's your thoughts on that, man? Same hypothetical thrown at you, bro.
I would pretty much go on the same lines. I'd leave her alone. I wouldn't, but I'd still make sure that if the kid had a father and the father wasn't in their life, I wouldn't be there. Otherwise, unless we had like a real special bond and I had more of a bond with him than his dad,
Mhm.
maybe I would stick around. But I mean, if he has a dad that's in his life and we're not really that special, I can't see myself trying to budge in or anything.
Right.
But yeah, I would. I mean, just make sure you know who you have kids with. It's like, and that's what I'm saying. It's like the whole thing is if we took care of that, it would take care of a lot of the problems that we were seeing and we keep seeing, but nobody addresses it because it's not the popular state of mind. But we're far from that anyway. We're
Yeah.
going off into another realm where it isn't normal anymore. We do kind of have to be more responsible as people.
Yeah, man.
No, we do. We do. Like I think the sad thing in all this, and Smoove alluded to this a little bit, is like the emotional aspect of this whole thing, and when you said the whole thing about, stepping up to the plate and being it takes a different type of person to step up to the plate like that. Um
Yeah,
it's kind of speaks to that mindset, you know.
yeah,
Yeah, no, um there's a lot of emotional baggage, and that comes with these situations that end up broken because of the deception that was going on in the relationship. So people don't think about like the people that they leave behind that's hurt, whether it be the kid, the man or the woman in a relationship that was done wrong. So yeah, it's just the emotional part of it that nobody seems to think about. They just doing a thing, and we had a kid, and then if I'm feeling some type of way, and if we break up, we break up, and you know, and then when it comes to like the deception part of it, yeah, I just did this thing, and it's just whatever, or I'm 6 years in and you've been playing dad this whole time, but oops, my bad. This ain't your kid. Sorry about that. And it's like, man, you just pulled the rug from up under me.
right.
You just pulled the rug from up under me, and I'm supposed to take it as just like, just with a grain of salt. So that's the type of stuff that people ain't thinking about. It's just all this emotional stuff that kind of comes with these decisions that they making.
Right,
You
right.
know, so
Especially, because they thinking, like we were saying at one time, they think we supposed to just suck up all our feelings and put them to the side because what we are a man. Fam, who told y'all that?
yeah, got that fucked up.
Who in the fuck told y'all that bullshit? Like, that's not facts, fam. And for y'all to do that is fucked up. You know what I mean? Like, yo, men, come on, yo. You know what
No,
I'm
but
saying?
when they speak of toxic masculinity out here, G, a lot of people think that that's not a real thing, but that is, and that's what you
That
talking
is.
about. That's what you're talking about right there. Is like some of the stuff that we've been taught. You know what I mean? Like we've been taught that we not supposed to feel, and man ain't supposed to cry, and man is not supposed to be on par with a woman emotionally. Um, and when that's not necessarily the case. Now, I will say that just in my view, I think that yeah, a man and a woman more than likely have probably at the same emotional levels, but man has found a way for the most part to learn how to keep that scale back when necessary. You know what I mean? Like some guys overdo it or whatever the case is, but we know how to temper that you know, it seemed like women have a harder issue with that, but you know, I don't want to ramble. You know, you can go ahead.
Yeah.
You got something to say?
All I got to say is, man, strap up. Know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Know what you're doing, and know for a fact, fam, that you want this woman to be your child's mother. You know what I mean? To be the mother of your child. Sorry. You know, and because, bro, is you will have a fucked up life, bro. You will
Especially
never
when
be
you,
happy.
especially when you find out that Mark ain't yours.
Especially when you find out, like, damn, straight up, I didn't did that, I didn't did this, and I mean, can you, man, boy, I can't, boy, look,
Man,
I can't even imagine. I mean, just think, you know, you a dude like one of us, and you done fell in love with this kid. You know what I'm saying? You just spent money. No, fuck money. You just spent time.
Mm-hmm.
Time. You get money back anytime.
Yep.
But you can't never get time back. That shit is gone forever.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So you done robbed me from my time. You done robbed me from everything. And now that you gonna tell this ain't my kid?
I mean, not just the time, but all the emotion that
All
you
the emotions, right? Yeah,
in this
right.
kid.
You just rape me for that shit. Yo, like, yo, come on, fam. Who the fuck does that, and why? That's the key word.
Mm-hmm.
But
why?
It's kind of just built up that way, because I mean, what is it? With the way that everything's set up, women are kind of like it's kind of like it's set up to where you have to be able to be responsible, but you're not. Like with great power comes great responsibility. So when you when you have that power to create life, well, you have one of the utensils that's able to spark life, but you're able to keep that life in you. That's a lot of things that people don't put in, and that's why I like what Roscoe said, that it's just like people don't put in the thought process of what's actually important of having a baby and what it actually entails. It's kind of like just the new norm to be a side parent or to have multiple kids, which is good, but you should be more responsible about how you spread your seed.
Mm-hmm.
I hope I hope motherfuckers is doing that, because you out here just freelancing, out here popping babies off
every shot they get.
You out here just popping babies off like, goddamn it, it's a new drug. It's something wrong, bro.
No, they just dropping off packages everywhere they go, bro. You know what I mean? Every doorstep that they dotting, they drop it off a package. You know, so
and then you want to get mad. See, hold up, we gotta stop. We gotta stop. Cause we going to a whole nother show. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm about to say something. Cause niggas got me fucked up too on this retarded ass shit.
Yeah, no, it's some crazy shit. It's some crazy shit.
You know what I'm saying?
You're right. It can we can go into some crazy lanes, dude. But the fact of the matter is that I think that it's wrong for any woman that's deceiving a man like this in this manner to have them believe that this is their kid when it's not. Maybe the idea that OG Zo threw out there, you know, I like that idea that may be something that needs to be instituted, and right from the jump, we just soon, regardless if the relationship going good or not. You know what I mean? Like, I could be in love with you. Like, I ain't got no inkling in my head that you cheating or nothing like that. But
and
that's what they would.
If you are, motherfucker, just know this.
Yeah,
you fucking bastard, you.
Right.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
But then over time, just that consequence will start off people like thinking about it. Because then you may catch yourself thinking, do you want to do that?
Yeah.
Do you want to creep out? Do you want to
it's
be unprotected? I mean,
it's a
you should be
crazy
protecting it anyway. if you're not married, you really should be. You don't know
No.
what's out there.
Right. No,
There's far more things worse than the Omicron.
catch what Silk was calling it, you know, shout out to Silk, by the way. He's calling it the Predacon,
The Omnicorp, the Opticon,
That motherfucking Silk stupid, boy.
Hey, man.
What's up, big bro? Shout out to you, boy. Silk and the guys.
Yeah, man. Check. By the way, you know, check out Silk and the Guys show on YouTube. You know, he's definitely a collaborator over here with us. But yeah, no, it is crazy out here. You know, so I guess we probably said all we could say about this. You know, again, ladies. Don't be putting guys in a trick bag like this.
Please stop that goof ass shit, man.
You know, don't put them in
Straight
trick
up,
bag.
man.
You know, just be honest from the get-go. If you was sleeping with 30 guys like Miss Ronetta, you know, in the beginning.
It's like getting on a bus and saying you.
Come on, everybody.
Metro, that was one night too. I ain't talking to that's
man. Imagine in a weekend.
Oh no!
Imagine All-Star Weekend,
dude. And apparently,
I got up to the mid '90s and shit. Like, what the fuck is going on?
and you know what's crazy? You don't even think about this stuff, but this chick, she ain't say nothing about sending none of these dudes to jail. This wasn't a rape or something like this. So she had a consensual sexual night with 30 guys. You know,
she ain't got no construction. She don't have no construction.
But anyway, you know, I digress. We digress over here. But if you like this show and any other shows that we have, you know, come over to You Made Roscoe on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe. You Made Roscoe is also on Facebook. You can check out the shows. They are posted there as well. So yeah, no, I guess that's it, fellas. Any last words before we get up out of here?
No trick bags for the 2022.
Yeah, man, be responsible.
Be responsible.
That's it.
2022.
So, I guess that's my guys. They just said a mouthful. I guess I ain't got to say nothing else. So with that being said, Das Vidania.
Deuces.